a pleasure. Having lunch with my favorite nephew.
Thank you, Uncle Harry.
But tell me, Craig, why did you want to have our talk here instead of in my office?
Well, it's kind of a personal matter.
It's personal?
Yeah, and I didn't want Mom to hear us talking.
Oh.
I wanted to have a man-to-man talk with you.
Man talk. So you finally reached that age, eh? Well, you've come to the right man.
I know, and I consider you an authority on the subject.
Thank you very much, and I'm not even married. Well, now, this is rather a delicate matter, so I'll try to break it to you gently, see? Well, there comes a time in every boy's life when he, when you reach a certain age, you see, it's, young people are naturally curious to know where they, First, we have the birds and the bees. Little boy bees, and little girl bees, and little boy birds, and little girl birds. And then, of course, besides the birds and the bees, we have the flowers. The flowers with pollen. That's very important, the pollen. Well, the birds, they fly up and down and around this way, all over, and they dive down. They pick up bits of twigs and leaves and bits of string, and they make nests, you see. That's instinct, you see. They make the nest because that's the home where they're going to bring up their families that they're, the bees do a lot of flying, too. They buzz from flower to buzz here and buzz all over the place. Well, you've heard the expression, the busy bee, you see. Well, that's what the bees are busy doing. They're busy buzzing. To another, they're gathering honey and spreading the pollen, you see, the pollen that Now, how do they spread the pollen? Well, that's an awfully good question. I'll try to answer that. When the lady bees and the gentleman bees land on the flower to extract the honey, they get pollen all over their feet, you see. And bees are neat. No self-respecting bee wants pollen all over it. And, of course, they wouldn't wipe their feet on a nice little flower they've just taken honey from. And so they fly away from the flower, and they shake the pollen off their feet, you see. They get, well, on a nice day with hundreds of bees flying around, why, the air is just full of pollen. It lands on everything, on the butterflies and on the other bees, and well, that's what does it, because in a little while, there are hundreds of butterflies' daughters, and there are thousands of sons of bees. And that's it.
That's what?
The facts of life.
Uncle Harry, I didn't come here to discuss the facts of life.
You didn't?
No, I've known all about the facts of life since I was 7.
Good heavens, they teach that in the 2nd grade?
No, I watched Peyton Place.
I think I waste my time watching Captain Kangaroo. Craig, just what did you want to discuss with me?
Well, I want you to get me a job.
A job?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. No nephew of mine is going to be a school dropout.
Well, I'm not going to be a dropout. I want a job for after school.
The answer is still no. You have to study after school. You must apply yourself and get a good education so that you can make something of yourself in the future. Now, I'm sorry if you're disappointed, Craig, but this is something I must be firm about. No job.
Okay, Uncle Harry.
Good.
Then will you lend me $100?
What kind of a job did you have?
Now, young man, this is the canned goods section. Your job will be to see that the shelves are all